Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross coming to you live from Lithia and Driveways Field. That's in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today, and we also say welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today we are featuring Central Catholic taking on North Medford High School. And we'll get to the starting lineups here in just a moment, but I want you to know this game on TableRockSports.net is brought to you in partnership with our community business partners, so please let them know that you appreciate their support. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button, and then we'll let you know when games go live. The way the starters look today for Central Catholic: starting out in center field and batting leadoff is Jada Jackson. In batting second is Ellie Merlino. She's the shortstop. Batting third, Grace Houston is the pitcher. I had to figure out what all those markings meant. That's the pitcher. Sophia Maycutt bats cleanup. She plays second base. Batting fifth, Sydney Gintner, and she will be the catcher. Batting sixth is Ella. Let me look at something I can actually read here. I'm having a time reading it. Schellenkout. And we'll see if we got that right. We're close, but she's playing third base. Being the designated hitter is Gabby Morales-Cortez, playing first base, and we need to take a timeout here. And we'll be right back after this break as you listen to TableRockSports.net. It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help?
Easy.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation?
Easy.
Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. We're out at the Lithia and Driveway Fields this afternoon. We're moving just about as fast as we can move for you right now. But we'll get everything up here. The scoreboard, here it comes at you. So let's finish the lineups here for Central Catholic. Batting eighth, Ava Rose. She plays first base. Batting ninth is Loco, I think is the way I would read it, but let me make sure I'm reading it right. No, I'm not. It's Coco Laritz, and the 10th one, who's being pinched hit for out in left field, is Abby Kieran. So that's the starters for Central Catholic. The starters for North Medford are at out in center field is Ryan Hamlin. Batting second and playing left field is Samara Miles. Catching is Presley Lawton. She bats third. Batting cleanup is the pitcher, Gabby Urban. Batting fifth is Araceli Guerrero. Batting seventh, Callie Rain. She plays first base. Batting eighth, Julie Thomas, who is out in right field. And batting ninth, Sadie Hall, who's at second base. So there you have your lineups for you. And Central Catholic is ready to step to the plate. Leading it off will be Jada Jackson, who's going to play center field, and she'll take strike one. Urban comes with the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. We're at 0-2. There comes the 0-2 from Urban, and that'll be strike three, and there's one away. Central Catholic comes into this ball game 0-2 on the year. The North Medford Black Tornadoes come in 2-1. They won their opener, but then they ended up splitting with Bend. There's ball one to Merlino. Ellie Merlino, the shortstop for Central Catholic. And that misses. 2-0. The interesting thing about North Medford split on Saturday is that, as I was calling baseball, so I had to find this out secondhand, but that misses low, 3-0. But they defeated the #1 ranked pitcher in the state out of Bend in the first game. And then the second pitcher, which is not ranked so high, and there's strike one on a 3, mixing it a 3-1 count with one away. But the second pitcher that comes in was not ranked quite so highly, and they ended up losing that game. So, go figure. Welcome to the world of softball. That's upstairs, and Merlino will have the walk. That brings up Gracie Houston, the pitcher. That misses. Ball one. Oh, there's a throwback, but not in time on that strike. 1-1. We're just underway. One out. Merlin is at first base, drawing the walk. There's a swing and a miss by Maycutt. No, by Houston. Getting ahead of myself in the lineup by Houston. And it's 1-2. There's strike three on a swing and a miss. 2 away. Stepping in is Sophia Maycutt, the second baseman. And now they've got Houston hung up and they can't get it. They drop the ball and Houston gets back. And it's ball one to Maycutt. a miss, and we're at 1-1. North Medford trying to leave Houston stranded at first. That's now low, and that's going to get away, and Houston's going to get down to second base. There's ball 3, 3-1. Houston threatens to go to third, but holds up. Three-two count, 2 away. We can't go any further here, at least with the batter. Foul. So Maycutt stays alive. Urban comes with the 3-2 again. Fouled back one more time. Don't do it again. So right now, Maycutt making Urban work a little bit here. And gets ball 4. There's the second walk of the inning. No hits, but 2 walks. And misses ball 1. And they'll throw down as we go to 2-0. Two and one. Urban gets ready to deliver the 2-1. There goes ball 3. 3-1. Two away. But a couple of walks have put the Black Tornado in a bit of a spot here. See if Urban can get her way out of this one. And that's strike 2. So one more time. We've went all the way. 3-2 with 2 out. That one's fouled. We'll hang around to 3-2. One more time. Ball 4. And the bases are now loaded. And we'll have a timeout here. I guess we could, as we have a moment here to catch up with the bases. At the very least, that's what the situation looks like. With 2 out. Long discussion out there. We're going to tell you, though, that if I can get the right one, that it's time for you to get back into the game as an official, that would be, as there's a critical need in all sports right now. Go to OSAA.org, click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. Orban ready to go. Bases loaded. Here in the top of 1. And we'll start off with strike 1. The Shellen count. Ella Shellen count. I should have asked for that one, huh? Names are marvelous. And that one misses down. 1-1. There's a swing and a foul tip, it sounded like. 1-2. And there's strike 3. And Central Catholic will leave the bases loaded. As we now go to the bottom of the first, as we do, there is no score on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Any phone you want.
Any one I want?
Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. We're headed now to the bottom of the first. No score. Central Catholic left the bases loaded. There's a pop-up to second, and one away as Ryan Hamlin led things off. That brings up Samara Miles, the left fielder. And she'll foul one deep and out of play down the third base line. And that's going to get through. Miles has a single at first base. So there's the first hit of the ball game. Central Catholic had the bases loaded, but they did so by means of 3 walks. That'll bring up Presley Lawton, the catcher, who slams one foul. Taking him a while to get the baseball back in. We'll continue to do a little bookwork here. The 0-1 goes down low. 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. And Lawton will foul that one off. 2-2. Down low. 3-2. And there's a shot. And that's going to get Lawton on base. And it's going to get Miles down to second base. There's a foul. Only we got one out is all we have. Runners at first and second. And I'll take a 1-1 count on Urban, the North Medford Black Tornado pitcher. There's another shot out to short. They'll go to first, and they'll get one. So Urban's down 6-3. In the meantime, Lawton advances to second. Miles is now standing over at third base. There's one hefted out to center field and getting under it and making the catch for the second out, but or the third out. And that will end the inning. No score after one here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on Table Rock Sports, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. We're headed to the top of 2, Central Catholic North Medford here at the Lithia and Driveway Field. No score as we begin the second inning. Urban delivers, and swinging and missing at it is Cortez, the DH. North Medford's not playing with a DH, a designated hitter, or basically they call it a designated player in softball. There's a swing and a miss. We'll go to 0-2. Central Catholic had the bases loaded in the first inning. Couldn't get any of them across. As Urban struck out 3, walked 3, struck out 3. As we stay at 0-2. The 0-2 out to Wadley. Over to Raines. Nope. Foul ball. The 0-2 again. Swung on and foul tipped into the catcher's glove. And then becomes another strikeout here in the second. 4 of them so far for Urban. Rose, the first baseman, steps in and fouls the first pitch off. Lawton wandering around as that one went off of her, and they're giving her a second to catch her breath. It's great sponsors that keep these games coming for you. That includes Conger Moore's Funeral Directors of Southern Oregon, Avista Utilities, and the Rogue Valley Transportation District. And now they got the trainer out there. May even take a couple more minutes than one thought. Well, we'll just tell you, though, that Table Rock Sports would like to say thanks to our great sponsors, including John L. Scott and Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less. These businesses make sure we can keep live high school sports streaming for you. Lawton says she's okay. Ready to go now. There's one lifted up, giving chase, and it's a foul ball. Miles was coming in. Guerrero heading out the other way towards Miles, but foul ball anyway, after all of that. 1-1, one away. The 1-1 outside. 2-1. Rose is a left-handed batter, as you might expect, since she plays first base. There's strike 2. 2-2. Don't know if you can see it on our cameras or not, but Central Catholic wearing kind of maroon uniforms with gold trim. North Medford is in black. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Urban to Rose. Urban's going to look at her wrist and now delivers. Strike 3 called. Coco Loritz, the right fielder, comes to the plate for Central Catholic. With two away now, here in the top of two. That misses upstairs. 1-1. Strike two. Oh, strike one. I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to stay with the umpire a little better. 1-1. There's strike two. 1-2. No, that one's outside. 2-2. The 2-2 swung on and missed. There's the third out. 6 strikeouts for Urban, as in both innings she has struck out the side. There's no score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We're back for the bottom of the second on the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. There's a little grounder that's far over there, one away as Araceli Guerrero leading off. Just throwing out 5-3. That brings up Alexis Wadley, the third baseman, and she'll line one in the right field and will stand at first base. So we'll see what Houston can do. So far, she's kept North Medford at bay. They had second and third and couldn't get anybody in the first inning. There's strike one to Wadley. There's a bunt, but it's not to be. I'm sorry. I should not have had Wadley. Wadley's the one that ended the inning with a fly ball to center field. I should have had Callie Raines at the plate. So let me see if I can fix the old scoreboard. Oh, 2 count. There's strike three to Thomas. So Thomas is down on strikes. That brings up second baseman Sadie Hall. She'll look at strike one. One and one. Strike two. 1 and 2. There's one out to shortstop. It's going to be fumbled. Everybody's safe. I'm going to make it an error. I don't have an official score to help me along, so I'm going to assume that's an error. That gets us back to the top of the lineup with Hamlin. She'll take ball one. Foul ball. That came our direction, but it wasn't that close. The only thing it was close to was my water bottle. Oh, 1 and 1. And that misses. 2 and 1. And that misses, and everybody's going to advance a base. So with 2 out, second and third is where everybody's at. There's ball 4. So Hamlin gets the walk. And once again, with 2 outs, North Medford has the bases loaded. Miles steps in, had a single, made it as far as third in the first. There's a shot that's not going to get there. They're going to get the third out by throwing Hamlin out. So that'll do it for the inning. Still no score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene is what they have.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Back here at the Lithia and Driveways Field, the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day on TableRockSports.net. Jackson leading it off, takes strike one. We're headed for the third. There's strike two. Urban ready to deliver the 0-2. And does. Bunted foul. We'll stay at 0-2. There's strike 3. So Urban continues her strikeout run. Every batter she has faced so far has struck out. Jackson so far twice. That brings up Merlino, the shortstop, who had a base on ball in the first inning. She walked, got all the way around to third base, but that was it. She takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and we're at 1-1. So far, we're getting what they call a pitcher's duel here. There's strike 2, 1-2. That's upstairs. 2-2. The 2-2 from Urban. Fouled. So Merlino stays alive with a 2-2 count. One away, and nobody on base. Foul that one back. Urban ready with the 2-2. That one's fouled. We'll stay at 2-2. Not much for our poor cameraman to do today. They're striking him out pretty quick here. Here comes the 2-2 again. Oh, that one misses. 3-2. Merlino will send this right to Hall, who will get it over to Raines, and there's 2 away. Other than the 3 walks, that's the only person that Merlino, with that little grounder, is the only one that has not struck out. All the outs to this point were strikeouts. And there's a shot that's going to get through, and there's the first hit. And it comes from the pitcher, Houston. So with 2 down, 1 on, they're going to run for Houston. Coming in to do that would be Faye Gordon. So stepping in now is Maycutt. Also had a walk in that first inning. Got as far as second base before the inning ended. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1, lifted out to left field, but Miles is right there to haul that one in. And that will end the inning. Still no score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. As we're now in the bottom of 3. And leading things off will be Lawton, the catcher, who will slam one through. And she will have the leadoff single. That brings up the pitcher, Urban. Her pitching performance to... Yeah. This, I was making sure I had the right batter to play. I thought they were pinch hitting, but we're right. But her pitching performance as Houston delivers the first one down low and then taking off for second is Miles, and as she is safe. Or Lawton. Excuse me, not Miles, Lawton. Standing down at second base. Nobody out. But her pitching, Urban's pitching performance reminds me of what we had last year in the state championship at the University of Oregon. Can't remember the pitcher's name at this point or even what team it was. I think we were watching 5A, but she struck out, as that one was strike 2, so it's 1-2. The winning pitcher struck out 21. Struck out 17 in a row. There's strike 3 called on Urban. So 1 away. Guerrero to the plate. He grounded out to third base. There's a little one out there to third base again, and they're going to be too late. And on the throw, Lawton takes off for third. So Guerrero with the hit. Wadley steps in. She flew out to center field in the first. Or make it in the second. There she tried to bunt. There she lays down the button, and Lawton will score. In the meantime, Wadley is over at first base with a hit. That one's going foul. Rains at the plate. Last inning had a single. And got over to third base, but that was it. So Guerrero's down at second base. Wadley is at first. There's a foul tip. 0-2. Swing at a miss. And down on strike is Rains. Always remember to put the outs up about when there's two of them. Apologize for that, but there are 2 outs. Swing and a miss to lead things off with Thomas. Houston ahead with 0-1. 1 in, 2 on. There's ball 1, 1-1. The 1-1's fouled right back our direction, but not nearly close enough to endanger our lives. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. So we will head now to the bottom of the 4th, make it the top of the 4th, and as we do, it's now a 1-0 lead for North Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Back here at the Lithia and Driveway Field, top of 4, trying to bunt was Gintner, but she pulled it back and took ball 1, and then lines this one and pops this one right out to Guerrero. So there's 1 away. Schellenkout. Swing and a miss. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. No. Urban threw a shutout in the opening game against Tigard. That was last Tuesday. Then against Bend, I'm assuming that she probably threw at least game 1 and threw another shutout. That's a foul tip out of the glove of the catcher. So she would for sure be working on her third shutout. There's strike 3 called. Cortez, the designated hitter, steps in, struck out back in the second. Eight strikeouts for Urban. And the first pitch is fouled away. 0-1. There's a little popper right to the pitcher. Urban has it. And that will retire the side. We head now to the bottom of 4. Still no score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, where they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and U.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It's the bottom of the 4th inning on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 7 locations to serve you. And the first pitch from Houston is ball 1. Hall steps at the plate, the second baseman, and looks at ball 2. Reset Central Catholic comes into this game without a win so far. 0-2 in this young season. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2. They don't play in the easiest of divisions. Maybe a middle of the pack. There's a swing and a miss. Middle of the pack as far as the whole conference goes. They come out of the Mount Hood Conference. They're really, by student enrollment, a 5A school. There's a pop-up right there at second base, and able to handle it easily is Maycutt. Miles steps in and looks at ball 1. And fouls it off. Actually, Hall was the one that just popped up. Hamlin's just now at the plate. Moving things along a little too quickly here. There's a strike. 1-2. So Hamlin looking to make something happen here for North Medford. And there's a slap. That one's going to get down, and Hamlin's on first base here in the bottom of the 4th. I thought Joe Brett's here. I thought maybe he was coming to take over announcing duties. Well, why not?
Go from my head to behind if I did.
While we weren't watching, Hamlin went down to second base. Guess we'll have to pay attention to the game. Miles is at the plate. She'll send one out to shortstop. It's bobbled. Coming in to score. No, they've got Hamlin hung up now. To third. This is going to be too complicated to put down the scorebook. I'm just going to put down she's out. And now they've got Miles all hung up, and she's out. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I'm sure something will be said about that. But there we go. We go to the top of 5. So we still have a 1-0 lead for North Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. That midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pockets. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
We start inning number 5, North Medford with a 1-0 lead over the Central Catholic Rams as they continue to fiddle with the equipment here. That's what you do when you have this kind of job. You just mess with the equipment all day long. You cry out and say, once it would be nice if it would just work from beginning to end. But, once every 17 tries. Rose leads it off. And takes strike 1 from Urban. Here's the 0-1. That's sent foul. That'll make it 0-2. The 0-2 is a base hit, and Rose will lead off the 5th with a hit. Coming to the plate, Luritz, who's struck out her only time there. Swing and a miss. One on, nobody out. As we begin inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 0-2 on Luritz. There's strike 3. Luritz looked like I think maybe that wasn't quite believable, but she becomes the 9th strikeout victim. There's a swing and a miss by Jackson. No, it was not a swing and a miss. It was ball one. There's ball two. Both of them up a little upstairs. Jackson has that interesting habit of running to meet the ball. She moves up in the batter's box once the pitch is delivered to shorten the distance. That goes down low, 3-0. But she struck out twice so far against Urban. And there's a bunt. Urban throws it to Hall. But that's all they'll get. Jackson is on by means of a fielder's choice. And Rose is eliminated 6-4. Merlino. We'll see what she can get done with two away. She'll foul the first one away. Strike two. 0-2. And there's one foul. It had the look of that it might be fair, but ended up hooking just a little bit too much. Urban sets again. And the 0-2. That'll go foul. Urban will set up one more time for the 0-2 to Merlino. And Merlino will take it down low. 1-2. Central Catholic is located just outside of Portland, more towards Gresham. And there's a slap that Miles will handle out in left field. I'll get it back into Wadley. But now that leaves 2 on. So, well, we have to find out what happened here. They got the third out. And we'll get right back to you on it. And it's still a 1-0 score as we head to the bottom of the 5th on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Medford, Ashland, and
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RBTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
well, now we lost it.
I just clicked on it. That's all I did.
Well, it's because it's got a commercial playing. There's a commercial going over here for the next few seconds. Ten of them.
All I did was click that.
Yeah, it'll come back.
Okay. I don't know if I should mess with it right now. I can figure it out, but
Let's see what happens. Back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. Still not sure exactly what happened. We were dealing with a camera issue, but they had the third out called on, I'll have to ask the umpire, I guess, between innings next time. But anyway, whatever it is, We head to the bottom of 5. Lawton to leave it off. And she'll take strike 1 to get the bottom of 5 going. Everybody's starting to put their jackets on. Supposed to get a little cold here tonight in Southern Oregon. That's down low. 1-1. Actually, by the end of the week, we're supposed to have not so great weather. Here's the 1-1. And Lawton will slam that one out there. That one's going to get all the way down to the wall. Lawton's around first and headed into second base with a stand-up double to lead off the 5th. That brings up the pitcher, Urban. And it brings out a pinch runner. Running for Lawton is Cheyenne Jackson. Urban at the plate. Now the Central Catholic infield is going to move way in. There's ball 1. You'd think that they were expecting a bunt or something here. They're not getting it so far. All they get right at the moment is Urban swinging away. 1-1. And taking third base is Jackson. So Jackson stands over at third. And there's a shot, and that's going to score Jackson. And stopping at first base is Urban. But not before she gets the RBI. Still nobody out. And there's another one that's sent through. And Urban will make it around to second. And right now they've got a hitting parade going as Guerrero gets on board with a single. Now everybody's moving everywhere. Get ourselves settled in here again. That'll bring up Wadley. Looking at ball 1. First and second. North Medford with a 2-0 lead. The way Urban's been pitching, that may be more than enough. That one's down low. People can't advance. We're at 2-0. The 2-0, strike 1. Baseball signals are interesting. They pull on their ears, poke at their ribs, slap their thighs. Not sure what all that's supposed to mean, but something. There's a strike, but it's a foul tip. Everybody will have to go back. 2-2. Down low, 3-2, and everybody will advance. That sends Urban to third. Guerrero's at second. Wadley at the plate. Foul tip. Well, do it all over again. Houston and Central Catholic trying to figure out how to work their way out of this one. Nobody out. Second and third. Already 1 run in. And there's a shot. They're going to get another run in. And everybody's going to advance. Oh, that's going to be an out. All right. After all of that, 1 run scores. Urban is in. Guerrero's over at third. Wadley had a single and then was thrown out. All that leads to 1 more run for North Medford. So it's now a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of 5. And with the weather becoming threatening, the umpires are going to move this game along. I can tell you that right now. There's a swing and a miss. We're at 0-1. There's a bunt put down. Grabbed by Houston, thrown. Nope. Everybody's safe. Ah, now they got Raines hung up. Here comes Raines back to first. Dives. She's in. Good grief. So Guerrero gets in. Raines is over at first with a scary hit. She had it, took off for second. Grabbing it was Maycutt and trying to get it back on time to Rose, but couldn't quite get it there. The ball actually got by Rose a little bit, and Raines managed to get back and stand at first base. And then fouling that one off is a pinch hitter for Thomas, Kendall Garrett. And she'll lay down a bunt. That's going to be a good one. It's going to get away from everybody. And getting all the way over to third. While we're riding as quickly and as feverishly as we can is Raines. All of that. We still have only 1 out in a 4-0 ball game. Well, long conference out there on the mound. I'll take the opportunity to let you know that just in time for the spring sports season, Table Rock Sports welcomes Dutch Brothers to our sponsor lineup. Now, when you enjoy your favorite Dutch Brothers treat, you will also be helping connect high school sports fans through Table Rock Sports. They're going to break that conference up in a hurry. We started out with really nice weather, and now it's threatening. Yeah, everybody's starting to get cold. Clouds are moving in. Doesn't look like it's as much fun to play baseball as it did when we started. There's a slap that's going to get down, and that's going to score one for North Medford and put people at second and third. Hall standing out at second base. I'll give her a double. Garrett, who pinch hit, stands over at third. At the plate is Hamlin. There's still only one out. Houston looks at that, goes down low, 1-1. There's ball 2, 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two swung on. They're going to throw it home, and there's out number 2. Still leaves North Medford, though, with first and third. Dead ball and out. And that'll be the third out of the inning. Some bizarre things happening here. We head now to the top of 6. As we do, North Medford has increased the lead. It's now 5-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
Are you an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day as we head to inning number 6 here on TableRockSports.net. This coverage is powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. So all kinds of things happened back there on that one. And we'll just kind of move along. Houston's at the plate to start off the 6th. That'll be out of play. That's going to be out of play. Upstairs. Nope. 1 and 2. Houston will take the 1-2 from Urban. Foul ball. We'll stay at 1 and 2. That's down low. 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. And Houston's down. 1 away. May cut at the mound or at the plate. And she'll swing and miss at the first offering from Urban. 0-1. That misses. 1-1. That one's upstairs. 2-1. That's fouled out of play. I thought it was going to be fielded on 2 bounces, but it wasn't. So we stay at 2-2. Two is lifted up. Wadley's chasing it. Wadley has it. 2 down. Nobody on here in the top of 6. Central Catholic looking to do something. Gintner at the plate. Takes strike 1. Urban delivers. Misses. 1-1. The 1-1, strike 2 called, and it's 1-2. With 2 out. Central Catholic trying to find some kind of magic here. I haven't experienced much today. And there's one. No, I'm not going to get that one. It's going to fall down. And going to second base and out. So that's the 3rd out of the inning. We head now to the bottom of 6 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford still leads it by a count of 5-0. John L. Scott with offices Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake!
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We return to the Lithia and Driveway Field for the bottom of the 6th inning. North Medford out on top, 5-0 on the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. Leading things off, I believe, is Miles. Yep, that's who it is. It's Miles at the plate, and she takes strike 1. That one's upstairs. 1-1. And Miles sends one to left field and will be on base. That was not Miles. That was Lawton. So that was Lawton that sent that one out there. And is now going to have a pinch runner for her. Not. They took it back. That brings up Urban. And Urban left the ball 1. That's down low. 2-0. Strike. 2-1. And now they do have a pinch runner for Lawton. Natalie Talaskala. I hope I got that right. They told me to roll the L. And I had it down last game that I did. Talaskala. I keep practicing, I'll get it right. Talaskala is running. Well, we've got that all squared away. We get back to the ball game, 2-1. Nobody out. And there's another shot out to right field. That's going to get by too. There's a Talaskala is over to third. And standing at second base is Urban. Guerrero steps in. Everybody will hold. And got away momentarily from Gintner. But not far enough for anybody to go anywhere. Swing and a miss. 1-1. There's still nobody out. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2. Houston needs to close this thing down right away. Oh, that misses. 2-2. Three and two, nobody out. Houston delivers, swing and a miss. And that will be the first out of the bottom of the sixth. Wadley to the plate. Looking to get Lawton and Urban home. Actually, it's Jackson over there who's running for Lawton. And we go 0-1 on Wadley. Wadley around to bunt, pulls it back, swings and misses. Oh, and 2. Swing and a miss. There's 2 down. Now we have another pinch hitter. Madeline Beers. Batting for Rains. Scorebook is going to be just a mess the way this game has went. There's strike 1 to Beers. There's strike 2. So Houston's got 2. 0-2. 2 away. Fouled back. Fouled. 0-2 still. Houston working hard to keep it right here. Upstairs. 1-2. Down low. Nobody's going to advance. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. We head now to the top of 7. And as we do, it's a 5-0 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily Adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. That midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pockets. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day. On TableRockSports.net, we're headed to the top of the 7th. North Medford looking to put this one away. And it's a swing and a miss. By Maycutt. And that one's upstairs. 1-1. The 1-1, now it's fouled out of play. One and two. I can tell you right now that as we go to 2 and 2. If I can find the right page here, I'll tell you right now that the Dutch Brothers post-game show might be a little brief, as there's one away. Is striking out. That was Maycutt. That brings up Gintner. He's up there now with a sweatshirt on. And that is not Urban on the mound either. I need to probably correct. Yes, it is Urban on the mound. 0-1, one away. Urban in black and the Black Tornado look to put this away. It goes upstairs. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The 1-2's delivered. Foul ball. There's strike 3. 2 down. So we arrive at what North Medford hopes is the final out of the game. Rose is at the plate. And Rose will send a dribbler foul. Wadley letting that one go foul. On its way, misses. 1-1. Misses. 1-2, or 2-1. 2-1 now on Rose. Urban sets, delivers the 2-1, and it's a shot to Guerrero over the range, or Beers actually at first, and that will make it a final. So, North Medford walks away with a 5-0 win over Central Catholic, and they move to 3-1. Stay with us for the Dutch Brothers post-game show coming up next. Now, when you order your favorite Dutch Brothers treat, you're helping Table Rock Sports continue to provide these great games. We'll take a look at this game right after this on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Don't stop! Get it! Taco puts that greatness in!
It will touch frozen.
Another day, another Dutch Bros.
Oh my goodness, that is so good. So worth it. Oh my god.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
Welcome back to the Dutch Brothers post-game show. And we're going to take a quick look at what happened in this ball game. All the scoring was done by North Medford. They scored, first of all, in the third inning when Lawton came in to score off of a, I'm not sure how she got there. She came, I think, off of Guerrero's single, and she got over to third base, and then Wadley followed up with a single and scored Lawton. That was the first run. And then we had all kinds of bizarre things, but in the fifth inning, they North Medford Black Tornado put 3 more on the board as Lawton scored again for the second time that day. Urban also came around to score, as well as Guerrero, and it was a 4-0 win. And then in the sixth inning, North Medford stuck 1 more on the board to get it out to 5-0. So the North Medford Black Tornado are now 3-1 on the season, and so having a good start so far. We'd like to thank you for watching today's live streaming action. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports. Our next Table Rock Sports production presentation is going to be Friday, the 24th of March, if the weather cooperates. And right now, the early forecast is not real encouraging, but otherwise, we'll be there. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: North Medford 5, Central Catholic nothing. This has been a presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from the Lithia and Driveway Field in Medford, Oregon.